Coming right up, the Clippers. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Dunn and Kawhi, they're the wings. Collins at power forward, Zubac in the middle. And it's Harden in at point guard. Here's Harden. To the wing on the left. Zubac passes to Leonard. Here's Dunn. Stolen by Mitchell. They're running. Nice spin off the left. And in. Mitchell's got 5.
I love seeing guys use the mid-range. Mitchell, that's just some smart basketball.
Oh, rejected by Allen. Mobley outside. Garland, the pass to Mobley. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
The shot by Dunn, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
The cagey veteran. All right, Shams, thank you.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Mobley. Allen finds Mobley. Now here's Merrill. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Hunter for 3. Collins with the rebound. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Leonard passes to Collins. And here's Zubac. And here's Harden from downtown. The shot by Dunn, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. Here's Hunter. The Clippers grab the miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Harden with it. Working on Hunter. Back to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A different look for Cleveland. Tyson, he's checked in for Allen. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Pass to Tyson. Cleveland working the ball around now. It's stolen by Dunn. He goes up, and then Harden with the jam.
There's a little burst to Harden's game. You can see that on the breaks.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Hunter on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game. Dunn outside. Back to Harden. Uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 8 points.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Tyson over Bogdanovic. The shot by Tyson, no good.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Harden drives in. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out. Out of 5.
He's not going to beat you with speed. Harden.
And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point guard. Now Mitchell. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Mobley against Leonard. Mitchell wide open. Cans it from downtown. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
And Doris, we're early on in Chris Dunn's career, but is it fair to say many wondered if it might be short-lived?
Oh, there's no doubt, Kevin. Remember, this guy was at one point the 5th pick in the league, and there were questions about the offensive end of the floor. But give Chris credit. His defense has carved out minutes for him, and he's worked diligently to become a better offensive player.
For 3, Mitchell drains the three-pointer. He's got 8.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
Oh, as he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Everybody knows that corner 3 is one of the easier three-point shots. It's just slightly closer in. James Harden doesn't need a whole lot more than that.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. From deep Harden. And another 3 for the Clippers.
James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Garland dishes to Mobley. Inside, stolen by Zubac. Cowens finds Zubac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. A three from Leonard, and the three ball is good. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back over to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And here is Mobley. Kawhi Leonard getting his three to go. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The shot no good. Tyson.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Shot to stop the run. The Clippers grab the miss.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time. And since that experience helped take his coaching to another level, that has manifested in Cleveland.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thomas Bryant comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Dean Wade in for DeAndre Hunter. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Derek Jones comes in for Collins. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. And Sanders subbed in for James Harden. And Batum kicks to Sanders. And it's Bryant with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Mitchell with it. Outguarded by Bogdanovich. Corner shot. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 10. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers leading by 12. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones kicks to Sanders. Pass to Batum. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Wade, a screen on Bogdanovich to the inside. And Wade slams it in.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Sanders passes to Batum. Three-pointer. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Sanders is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Tomlin's checked in. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Sam Merrill. Clippers leading by 12 to the middle. Leonard dunks it down with force.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
Wade gets the bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Leonard looking over the floor. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
A three-pointer is right on target.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Sanders. Scoreless thus far. And it's Wade with the rebound. Here's Tyson for 3. Mitchell, another 3 for Cleveland.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And then for Los Angeles, Christie's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Harden in for Sanders.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
An even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Lopez. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Outside Garland. And here's Strus for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Big-time jam from James Harden.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Harden. He's got 20. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a 3. That's money.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen's checked in for Dean Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Max Strus. And Hunter subbed in for Ball. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Derek Jones. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Christie. And so Allen will bring it up now for Cleveland. Hunter, a 3. And another miss by Cleveland. Clippers leading by 14. The 3 from Harden. Dunn dishes to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Harden, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Harden's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Guys?
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Merrill's checked in. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 20 to stop the run. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Allen. Harden missing his last shot. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 18 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
It's stolen by Allen. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mobley the pass to Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 21.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out. Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out in front by 17 points at the end of the... All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
They're measuring up the shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Done shot's good. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
That's certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
So strong, so tough. He beats the Zubats, absorbs the contact, and goes right through it.
And stolen by Dunn. In the corner, Harden fires the three. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Garland kicks to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Harden with the take, and the jam by Harden.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Overdone, and it's Mitchell missing. Clippers leading by 17. So a lot to appreciate here, Doris, in the game of John Collins. He has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. And you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
James Harden understands answering a 3 with your own 3 negates any momentum of your opponent.
Garland with it. Zubac defending. Kept alive. Allen fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Sam Merrill. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Hunter. Here's Merrill. Dunn covering. Here's Allen. And he banks in the layup. Allen's got 7 points.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Leonard with the steal. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Mobley.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. 6 to shoot. Mitchell passes to Mobley. That shot no good. Los Angeles leading by 16. It's Harden with the drive. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Well, what a surprise. James Harden has finished a play with contact and gets a chance for the 3-point the old-fashioned way. Nicely done, James.
And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 and 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. From downtown, Mitchell connects from 3.
Just doing what he can. He's competing. He's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one at a high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Lots of room. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Mitchell's got 16 here in the second half. LA's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Dunn shot's good. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Dunn is always looking to attack. When he has room to run, boy, you better look out.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Another look now for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And Strus is subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Leonard. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Dunn. And Sanders subbed in for James Harden.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bogdanovic has got his first points in this one.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Outside, Batum. Now Cleveland moving it up. It's blocked.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
Here's Mitchell, and he's got 41. To the paint, here's Tyson. And again, it's Cleveland.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Outside for Batum. Bogdanovic wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
It's stolen by Jones. Outside, Bogdanovic. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Bogdanovich out there with Sanders. And it's Lopez in at the 5, home in the paint. Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell's so good inside.
Strength, athleticism, Donovan Mitchell in the paint, quite comfortable, folks.
Leonard draws the double. Outside, Jones. Back to Leonard. Pass to Lopez. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Kawhi Leonard with the 3. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Jacks up a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Mitchell mowing him down.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Clippers making a change here. Harden's checked in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. 5 to shoot. Good.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's Garland. James Harden with the rebound. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
Garland with the bucket.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Jones, no one around him. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
For 3, Mitchell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Stolen by Mitchell. Down low, Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Clippers leading by 19 points. To the middle. And again, the Clippers turn it over. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. And here is Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Here's Lopez. Harden outside. Shoots. Mobley there for the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Jones. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich.
Well, a big man with considerable range, folks. John Collins has to be respected beyond the arc.
Down against Mitchell. Now Allen. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. It's Garland. Mitchell outside. And stolen by Dunn.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 48.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Locked up there for Allen, and stolen by Leonard.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Good on the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And stolen by Dunn. Here's Harden, and again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Here's Dennis, guarded by Garland. The shot's good from Christie.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in. And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's a three-point game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Back to you, VA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Denver moving it around. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Hield. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Curry with it. He's picked up by Jones. The three is up. And it's Stephen Curry with the three.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad three for Steph.
Murray from outside. That one doesn't drop.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And stolen by Jokic. Pass to Johnson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Jokic shot is good.
Confident stroke from Jokic. Shot ready on the catch.
Green with a screen on Murray. Here's Curry from deep three-point land. And the Warriors with another three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. That's tipped. Jones, the pass to Murray. Lets it go from deep. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Curry finds Butler. Outside Curry. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Here's Butler, following that last three-pointer by Denver. Three-pointer, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Well, great answer there from Jimmy Butler. You don't want to anger him.
Jones from outside. And another three for Denver.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul, and the Nuggets making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. It's Watson on the wing. Pass to Jokic. Over Green. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Warriors trailing. Curry with it. Checked by Murray. From behind the arc. Curry's shot is off. The Nuggets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's good from Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got 12.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Murray for 3. Kuminga pulls it in.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Denver's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Jokic passes to Watson, and he banks in the layup.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Coach Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Jokic. Holmes comes in for Watson. Strawther's checked in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Now here's Brown to the paint. The baseline J is on the way. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And it's Hardaway with the hustle points. Coach has to be happy with that.
Outside Podziemski. Poke loose. Left side Moody. Outside Podziemski. 5 on the clock. Back to Moody. Podziemski on the wing. The putback. Horford, a nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
We've got Jonas Valanciunas, Murray out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Tyson in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Outside Podziemski. No one near him. The 3 is up. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul of the game. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class. But quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Podziemski. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Denver leading by 4. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Hardaway. From deep. Tipped. Horford against Brown. Here's Butler. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Denver will go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Watson comes in for Najee. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Bates is subbed in for Brown. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Moody. The Nuggets lead by 4. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Jokic passes to Johnson. It's good. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, if there's a better passing big man than Jokic, I want to know who it is.
Curry surveys. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Fades. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Watson. Misses the 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And here's Curry for 3. Drops in the 3. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Jokic. Horford with a steal. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you, Brian.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you.
The passing ability of Jokic, the way he sees the floor, it's off the charts.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Right side Curry. Beyond the arc. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. Here's Bates. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 6. 1:33 left in the second. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Jokic. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Denver shooting their first free throw of the game. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Jones, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. And the free throw, no good. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
The 3 from Curry. Green. The kick out. Curry. Will it go? The putback. And here's Green from the arc. Green able to hit from 3.
A pleasant surprise from Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Puts it up from 17. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Pass to Jokic. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 4. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Let's go with a 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Nuggets, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Last season, Nikola Jokic averaged a triple-double. The first big man to ever do it, Coach.
And only the third player to ever do it. I mean, in one of these games, BA, he had 30 points, 22 assists, and 21 rebounds. This guy's from another planet.
Back to Johnson. On the wing, Jones takes the 3, fires in the triple. Jones has got 12 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Curry gets the bucket.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Takes a 13-footer. Again, Denver scores.
Well, Jokic often likes to pass from that spot, but he can also hit the jump shot.
Green with a screen on Murray. The 3 from Curry. Watson with a rebound. Watson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Jokic. Over Butler. Here's Jones. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Curry's shot is off.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
Murray passes to Watson. Denver moving it around. Here's Jokic. And again, it's Denver converting.
Well, for a guy with a scorer's mentality, Murray is almost surprisingly willing to pass the ball.
Hardaway's checked in for the Nuggets. Warriors trail by 6. And here's Curry for 3. Connects from downtown. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he simply makes them pay for the lackluster defense.
Johnson passes to Hardaway. Back to Johnson. And here's Murray. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Got it! Jokic down low.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Here in the second half. They're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
Outside Hield. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got 39.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul so far. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. The 3 from Curry. It's tipped. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 18 points in just the second half. Jokic passes to Watson. From deep, Johnson, pure from 3-point range.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry from outside the arc. Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Brian?
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. Look at who's out there now for Denver. Holmes, he's checked in for Watson. Strawther comes in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Murray. Puts up a 3. Curry, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 5.
His 3-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
To the left side wing. to the left wing. Here's Strother. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on. No shot he can't make.
And Denver making a change here. Tyson's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Melton, he's checked in for Curry.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Pass to Moody. Melton outside. It's tipped. Brown with the steal. This will be his third free throw of the game.
At the line for your Nuggets,
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Denver moving it around. Outside, Brown. Here's Strother. And that misses. That would have put him up. Stolen by Valanciunas. Back to Brown. Pass to Hardaway. Jacks up a three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Potemski. The three won't fall. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. It's Denver. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Murray out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Strother in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Moody. Here's Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Moody. And here's Kuminga for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, they get a hand on it. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
He drops it from range. And the Warriors lead by 1. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Pass to Strother. Now Valanciunas. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That'll be a second foul of the game. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas.
checking in the game for your Nuggets.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Green. Left side Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Hardaway from outside. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
On target from range.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but they're reminding the defense he can drain it from deep.
And the Warriors with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside Curry. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Curry, that's good.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A different look for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Strawther. Jones comes in for Hardaway, and Cameron Johnson subbed in for Brown. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Denver's head coach was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thanks. Now it's Jones. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Curry fires. He drills the wide-open jumper.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
For three, he got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
The Warriors lead by 13. Now Butler. Defended by Watson. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Outside Curry. From downtown. Jokic pulls it down. The Nuggets running out of time.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Warriors.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough. And, of course, they closed strong.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Hey, get Stephen Curry. 51 seconds left in the final quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Outside heel. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Brown. Can't hit it. And the Warriors with possession. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Moody can't get the three. From 11 feet away. Jonathan Kuminga. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jimmy.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy.
Shooting stuff, but she moves so fast when she